Alright, here we go. Episode 11. Oh jeez, Zach, this is really getting to me.
Everything hurts.
I'm about to have a McBreakdown.
I always wanted to do that.
Swab blood?
It looks like a tampon. Like he took
Yeah.
it out.
That should be enough.
You would know, Zach, because you used those.
You got me.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it. Who's ready for 3 cutscenes before I can get back down there? Can I, like, screwdriver this open or something? Do I actually have to leave?
I can't say why, but something tells me that the murderer entered.
Oh, Jesus.
When does he think he left it
Like
to?
the
It's gonna be like the X-Files, like a
I don't know.
contortionist.
It'd be cool if, like, this wasn't a ship at all. We were still, like, docked.
Yeah. And they're tricking everyone.
They really got
That'd be
me.
something.
Alright, that was 1 loading screen. Can we get 2 loading screens? Bless you. That was coming for a while. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's it. People don't understand how hard my life is. I have to sneeze a lot. Like, I sneeze every time I look into the sun, or go outside, and I sneeze like 6 times in a row.
Yeah, no, I sneezed a lot yesterday.
My life. Do you have it too? Did you know it's called? Did I tell you? It's called. The acronym is ACHOO. For like because there's like a genetic thing, and it's called like acute blank like optical. Yeah, whatever. But it's called ACHOO. All right, so now.
So that was like really poorly made that we needed to come in here, leave, and come back. I mean, maybe there was some other way to do it.
I think they just started trying to make the game longer.
Legrand must have taken them yesterday. A rough diagram.
It's a rocket ship.
I want to do this after we do the chemicals.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of God and all that is holy, stop turning around.
Oh, I'm starting to go crazy, Zach.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, Zach.
Alright.
I'm starting to make lose my mind.
There's something about fingerprints. Well, it explains how to confirm that something. You have to mix luminol and a hydrogen peroxide solution and then drip or spray the mixture on the blood. The solution turns blue and glows even if there's just a very small amount of blood. Okay then, luminol.
Am I supposed to guess? Oh.
Aha!
Luminol. Did he just urinate into a bowl?
Oh, luminol. Just pisses in it.
Hydrogen
And
peroxide.
there's the hydrogen peroxide. I'll mix it with the luminol in the bowl.
Thanks for and that coffee.
Okay.
Ooh.
I can detect
Now time for the
this
chemicals.
mixture. The clear solution turns blue.
Jeez, why are there so many options? Just do it. Okay.
I guess you want to pipette the.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm filling the pipette.
They couldn't animate it. So they have to
Very
advance.
I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna be alive.
So let's. No blood. Not the slightest reaction. If I didn't make a mistake, and it wasn't that difficult, then the spot on the Baroness's bed isn't really blood.
So she's still
But
alive.
if it isn't blood, what is it? And more importantly, why didn't Dr. Gebhardt? He was supposed to have examined everything.
Okay, hopefully this is a something happens.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that'll be a behind the scenes video.
Oh God, yeah. You don't. It was very embarrassing what just happened. It involved a saw,
It involved.
an inelegant escape.
Alright. Come on, Doc. He's gonna be pissed.
Open up.
We're lucky that the Lydia has I suppose it seems impossible that Dr. Gebhardt could have shot the Baroness, but he must have noticed that the Baroness was lying in a pool of. Let's find.
Oh my God.
No, please. No.
Oh, thank God.
Oh God, we made a master key.
It works for everything.
Bro, my heart dropped.
I would have lost it. I would have lost my heckin' mind. Ooh.
Dr. Gebhardt, come out from under there.
I would say that she's still alive.
Yeah. God, if she starts moving.
It's probably for emergencies. It can
No, she's
possibly
definitely
due
dead.
to rough seas. Or maybe the captain's work.
Oh.
The sink looks like it's been... I can't say whether it was cleaned to comply with the hygiene.
I don't think that a blood-soaked sink is a good... Ooh, tape recorder. We can put in the,
A tape recorder from Sibling. Interesting. A microphone. Maybe Dr. Gebhardt records... The player is rather big.
Can you please just take it? He won't take it.
Interesting. A tape? The reel belongs to a much better player. I can't be certain that this is the reel that was missed.
Can you please pick it up?
Oh, you have to play it.
Okay.
What are the odds he gets hit in the head again?
Nothing. Strange.
Oh my God. Wait, what's this?
There.
I just don't know how to use it. Oh.
Very interesting. A shot is audible on the tape, and the reel comes from the Baroness's cabin.
It was the Nazi doctor?
I guess the trash bin... Right. Paper towels, plastic... Hold up.
Do not stick your hand in there.
You have tongs. You don't even need something
No.
that tiny.
That's
What's
very
this?
normal.
A burst rubber glove. It's knotted, and there's a red liquid all over the end. I bet good money that it's the same fake
Okay, so
blood
this
I
was clearly
found
the
in the
Nazi doctor.
Baroness's cabin.
If I have to check that with luminol and hydrogen peroxide.
Dr. Gebhardt will have trouble explaining how rubber gloves full of fake... First, the fake blood he missed in the Baroness's cabin, and now this. It doesn't look good for you, Doctor.
Maybe you just go to LeGrand.
That's proof enough for me that I should report...
Yeah. Right after I tickle this cadaver. This looks terrifying.
I'm considering just like cutting every walking thing and every cutscene in this.
I really wish.
Time
It
to
would just
pay
be too
LeGrand.
much work. Truth be told.
It would be a 3-minute. That was loud and scary.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, something happened.
Hopefully he's
Did he
dead.
just chloroform me?
I'm too pretty to...
Oh, it was only
That
chapter
was
1. How did they? Oh, because we used hints. That was. If you're stuck trying to. What? Why? I've been good.
Oh my god.
Is it the longest chapter? We're looking this up. We're not playing the whole game.
No, we're not playing the whole game if it's this. What is happening?
This is giving me Outlast 1 flashbacks.
Why couldn't you just leave it be?
What?
Let me go. Why are you doing this to me?
He's clearly a Nazi doctor. Don't be surprised.
Dr. Gebhardt, I don't know. What Don't you understand what you are forcing me to do?
You don't have to.
Kiss me. Kiss me, doctor.
It is almost over. You won't feel a thing.
I hope I die.
I am sorry you have to see all this. I should have used more chloroform.
That's what they all say. Alright, here, I have to spring into action. I can just talk to him.
Don't think about him.
Chloroform.
How can he not hear me? I can't just uncast him, right?
You have to oil yourself. Throw the chloroform in.
This guy's deaf.
All. Enough of that, Mr. Zellner.
Stab him.
Soon it will all be behind you.
I imagine that what's his face is about to burst in.
Look wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it's already injected into me.
Oh my god.
Did I lose?
I am sorry you have to.
Oh, I actually messed up. He actually killed me.
So I guess you have to go for...
I just wasn't quick enough.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, what? Enough. Is it just like a lethal injection?
I think so. I think he's just
I am sorry.
Maybe I could talk to him.
Have to. Chloroform?
I had it in my bag, just in case. You were supposed to be asleep. I am not a monster, you know?
Yeah.
Just give him more chloroform.
I have nothing against you. Nothing at all. But what can I do? You forced my hand. It's your fault. Yours alone.
I have to talk to him, I guess, while I do this.
That's clever. Let's now speak to him again?
Yeah.
What?
Mr. Turner, what are you doing back there?
Oh gosh. This is so entertaining.
Well, no matter.
I guess you have to talk to him between every interaction.
I
Like you should have spoken to him after you kicked up the.
I am so.
Okay, Jesus. Alright, so I'm gonna do the foot rest.
Yeah.
I think I did this. Now talk to him. Sure. Or maybe I didn't get him talking.
Why? Why did the Baroness have to snoop around? Why did you have to snoop around?
He's a murderer?
Yeah. You want to plant evidence on me, yeah?
Jaw?
I left no evidence. There is no trail. And yet you...
I mean, there clearly is evidence.
Please.
Yeah.
What?
There's
Mr.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
I have to cut
god.
some of this
I'm
out.
sorry you have to see all this.
This is like, remember in Outlast that, like, when you had to escape from... Can you look at the window?
There's a
Could you, like, choose the third option? His plan?
And heart failure happens a lot at your age, especially given your background. I am still considering whether I should throw you overboard. Don't leave evidence. No evidence.
And you ruined everything. I can handle this. How do I? Okay.
I have
He wasn't wrong.
Mr. Zelda. What if
ready now?
What if you burn all the dialogue and then do everything?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
We are supposed to keep talking. Let's try that. I like that a lot. That's a really good idea.
Like you all. Bro, if I went straight.
I'd be crazy about you. Oh boy. Why? I'm gonna get to the end of this and
Mr. Zelda.
what are you doing? Can I speak to him? Are you serious, dude?
Wait, you have the scissors, right? Hit Y. I guess burning all the dialogue worked.
Apparently.
That is ridiculous.
Ah, crap.
Quick, jam the scissors into his Achilles heel.
You will only hurt yourself. Shall we begin?
This is so dark.
It's almost over.
Where'd you get a syringe?
I think there was just one on the floor.
Oh, hell yeah. No sound effect.
Because you're like totally out of it.
I hope it was the Arab.
I just want to... Okay. We're playing this game at a pretty fast pace. I think that
Granted-
episode 1 is probably a lot longer than the other two.
We have gotten stuck there, here and there.
But so whatever. That's what they said the regular playthrough is like 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah. But we're already
Episode 12.
12 each half hours. So we're already 6 hours in.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
A wet towel works miracles. I told you so.
Ah,
Did it then? What were you doing down there?
Inspector, at least...
He almost killed himself.
Me? No. Dr. Gebhardt would have taken care of...
Gebhardt? He's vanished without a trace. We'll search
What?
the ship from...
One at a time.
Dr. Gebhardt killed
Impossible.
Don't
Do you have proof?
Besides the...
But wasn't the doctor with you?
Oh, the
The
shot.
shot that we heard was a recording. The Baroness had a tape recorder and good speakers.
Is that just your suspicion?
There's an audio tape in the medical center. The
Oh,
reel
the after
belongs to the tape player in the Baroness's cabin. And
Center.
there's a sibling reel in her cabin that belongs to the recorder in the medical center. He recorded it in the cargo hold. His tape recorder has a microphone and...
And it came from the
All right.
Inspector Legrand!
Shouldn't be watching the door.
Let's pretend you're onto something.
We all ran. She lay comatose in a pool of blood. He examined her and pronounced her dead. There wasn't but she was only unconscious. Knocked out by the chloral hydrate that the doctor had poured into her glass shortly before.
The doctor had a glass in his hand.
He wanted to remove the evidence. But you gave me the glass instead, Captain DeConti, and unintentionally knocked me out as well.
Nonsense. There was blood everywhere. And
Then who did shoot her?
She wasn't shot.
And yet I saw the hole in her.
Aha!
She must have.
Well, ingenious.
Yeah. He could easily, like, carve a hole into her.
Yeah.
As I already... He had the sleeping Baroness brought...
A fine theory, but unfortunately incorrect.
Besides which, she was already cold.
All this. The doctor was alone in the cabin for a while. When the alarm.
And I found a pillow with burn... And the blood. The blood wasn't real. Dr. Gebhardt, but the liquid remained red instead of becoming darker.
But the blood was already there when we...
Dr. Gebhardt was in the Baroness's cabin before the murder. He hid a surgical glove. The Baroness, dead tired, fell onto her bed. The glove burst and the...
But why did he...
Inspector?
I bet you...
The Baroness
What's your reason?
isn't blackmail.
It's worthless.
I can't... The Baroness spent the day rummaging through her old family photos.
No, no, no.
Do you have anything?
Dr. Gebhardt was the Raven. It's all here. He admits to everything.
What does it say?
It says, do you still remember, my dear Nico? The streets were wet with rain and the scent of roasted barley and fermenting yeast wafted over to us from the brewery. A dog barked until your
It's like the
shots
first
struck
time they had
down the
sex.
innocent one. After that silence, not a single sound except for my soft steps fading on the wet cobblestone street. They made a hero of you, and I, at last, found peace. At least until the urge returned. Some of us are not made for retirement, my friend. I thought they would assign this case to you, and that thought pleased me. And it pains me now to have to admit that you and your little gumshoe got the better of me. I congratulate you on your triumph, but there is but one way out. Farewell, Raven Hunt R.
The Nazi doctor was the Raven. That doesn't satisfy me.
Inspector Legrand.
Jump off. I'll take the reins back. I guarantee you don't
We just
enjoy
unlocked a
playing
new
this.
picture? Brilliant mind. Good job.
So,
Oh, I correctly reconstructed the murder's course of events. Sweet.
everything made sense except for... Why did the pillow have burn marks?
Oh, because he used that to, like, muffle the shot. He shot her in the cabin.
Inspector?
I was right. I told them all, over and over again.
Yeah, you told him
But
to.
no one would listen.
Wait, when did he shoot her?
When the alarm went off, no one could hear anything, and he muffled the shot with the
And
pillowcase.
he did that in his medical thing?
No, in the cabin. He did it in the cabin.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
You think that Dr. Geb...
The things Gebhardt describes in his letter.
Couldn't there have been others involved? One of the police...
Why is it so hard for you to accept the simple truth? There was never a new Raven. There was only ever the old one. And that was Dr. Gebhardt.
The modus operandi doesn't match.
Legends are rarely what they...
Then
Oh, yeah.
who was the man who was killed back?
William Jackson, a petty thief, committed some burglaries together with his brother.
And they thought he was...
Some people thought it was part of his disguise. If you're a debonair master thief, from time to time you let them catch you pulling small jobs, and no one ever imagines you're capable of a major heist.
But you didn't believe it.
I had my doubts, but everyone congratulated me, and those doubts were pushed aside. It was like being caught in a storm, but eventually the storm passed and my doubts...
But not this time? No doubts?
It must...
What about the handwriting?
Yes, I've read all the Raven's letters.
I never thought it was possible.
The Raven was never dead.
But that man had
Didn't
the
we already-
stolen goods, didn't he? So he must have been in... Where do we go from?
You deliver the eye, and then I'll contact Paris. The task force will compare
Paris.
all of Gephardt's known residences with the Raven's activity.
And if there are any...
You're welcome to keep an eye on the safe if you can't let it go. The ship will remain in Cairo for 1 day. That's all the time you'll have to catch.
This teacher, math teacher, said, "We're going to find out if 35 goes into 16." He texted someone that, and he like had sex with a student. Oh my god, that's so weird. Well, that was eventful.
That was terrible.
I hope you all had as much fun as I did. Can you pause it?
Ah,
No.
you're one of Legrand's men, aren't you?
My name is Anton Jakob Zellner.
You've come just in time. Grace, my dachshund, is missing.
There may be...
Director Abbas Mokhtar. And Grace isn't just a common dog. She's a purebred
Ooh,
German
German.
dachshund.
Okay.
We
That-
had our
that-
issues
that is
with